All right, guys, so this is a follow-up video. I want to show you the setup of the Starlink. So we took a pause here to grab some grub, and I've got the Starlink in the roof rack, and I'll show you that in just a sec. But we're out here in kind of near Boise, Idaho. There's the city down there. We're up on one of the ridges, and it's morning time. We camped out last night in the vehicle. It was epic. We got to watch some movies while we were out here, courtesy of Starlink. Thank you, Elon Musk. Guy's awesome. I know there's a lot of people that hate that guy. He's a little weird on a personal level, but I think as an entrepreneurial person, the guy does rock star. So, all right, let me show you the setup. So, Starlink, this is the regular Starlink dish. And we've taken it, we've just tossed it up here, lashed it down. It's on a sleeping bag just to kind of give it some padding. So there's, hey, you guys mind? I'm kind of making a video right now. There's some padding here. The cord is not getting pinched by the roof rack. The roof rack does a good job of kind of having this curved transition here so it's not impinging on the cord. And then the weather stripping on the truck does a good job. We have a Ford, and so this does a great job not smashing things. Here's the router. The router and power. The power unit's plugged into a 300-watt sine wave inverter. And then this is kind of a sidebar note, but this is a DJI Power 1000 power unit, and this thing is awesome. I highly recommend one of these things. We got this on Amazon, and it was marked down to $600. It was $599, and then there was a $100 off coupon. So I paid $538 total for the unit. And it has I'll do another video on this, but this has like a solar interface where you can hook 3 solar panels up, and then you can plug it in over here to supply power to the device while you use the device. I think it's called pass-through charging. So you can charge it while you're using it. Very cool. The one caveat on this setup that I think would give me a little bit of concern and caution is the 5G. I'm not a expert in radio frequencies, but I did bump into some guys that work on these cell towers, and when you get close to those cell towers, they generally will say warning, high energy radio frequency, and the guys I talked to said that it can cause damage to eyes and testicles, so soft tissue, ovaries, things like that over time. It can actually damage it. So I don't know what the consequences are long term of having 5G within 5 feet of the human body. I don't know if that's a bad thing, good thing, or what. But from an internet standpoint, it's pulling some really fast download speeds. So the Starlink app on the phone lets you do a speed test, and it's like an advanced speed test where it'll measure the I think it's maybe the satellite dish to the satellite, that kind of download transfer rate. It'll also measure the router to the device. So say my phone to the router in the vehicle, and the router's on 5G, it's pulling over 500 megabytes per second. On the 2.4 gigahertz system, it was pulling like 230, so almost half. And then the satellite dish, while we were driving, the lowest download speeds I got were 37 was the lowest megabytes per second, and the fastest I got was like 220 megabytes a second on the download from the satellite dish to the network system. So that's that's pretty nuts, in my opinion, that we can be driving around getting that kind of internet speed, which is faster than our home internet. So, something to think about. If you're in the backcountry, maybe a Starlink Mini would be the way to go. This is the regular Starlink. It's not the Mini. And the Mini even looks really cool because then you can throw it in a small Pelican case with some batteries. All right, well, I'm being back into. You guys take care. Hope everybody does well out there, and hope you guys have some fun adventures wherever you live. If you live in an urban environment, be safe, be kind, and be patient, and please get out and vote. You guys take care.